Money and Trade in Our World by Shelley Buchanan. Traders from long ago. People have been buying and selling things for thousands of years. Long ago, traders traveled many miles. Some rode on camels, others sailed on ships. It took months to reach the markets. There, the traders would buy and sell things such as silk and spices. Silk is a smooth material used to make clothes. People use spices to add flavor to food. Goods and services. People from around the world still trade goods with one another. Goods are things that can be bought and sold. You can touch and hold goods. Books and food are goods. Clothes and cars are goods too. People also trade services. A service is work or help that is for sale. It is a job that one person does for another person. If you are sick, you go see a doctor. A doctor provides a service. Fixing a car is a service too. So is giving a haircut. Trade today. Long ago, trade was slow. It took a long time for goods to move from one place to another. Trade happens much faster now. Today, ships carry containers filled with goods. They can cross the sea in a week. An airplane can make the trip in just a few hours. Trucks drive goods quickly from town to town. Things move fast. Today, we are linked to people all around the world. One country can produce or make goods that other countries need. The United States produces things such as food and airplanes. Other countries produce goods that the United States needs. They produce things like oil and coffee. Countries depend on each other to get what they need. Resources. Each country has special goods it sells to other countries. Workers use natural resources from their country to make these goods. Natural resources are found in nature. Natural resources include wood, stone, oil, and wind. People make goods from these resources. People in other countries can buy these goods. There are also human resources. These are people with special skills. They do the work. Teachers and doctors are human resources. Capital resources are goods used to make other goods. Tools are capital resources. For example, a hammer helps a worker build a house. The ins and outs. Goods that come into one country from another country are called imports. Can you think of some imports? Look at the labels on some items in your home. Many will say where the goods were made. Japan produces many cars. China produces clothing. Mexico is known for its fruit. Exports are goods that one country sends to another country to sell. What a country exports depends on its natural resources. Many maple trees grow in Canada, so Canada exports the most maple syrup in the world. The weather in Brazil is good for coffee plants, so Brazil exports the most coffee. Money matters. People buy things with currency, or money. Many countries have their own currency. In the United States, you pay for goods with dollars. In Mexico, you buy things with pesos. In Japan, you pay in yen. There are more than 140 currencies in the world. Making choices. When you buy something, you make a choice. This choice you make affects people around the world. This is because we are all linked together through trade. If you buy a game made in Japan, You help people who made the game. They get some of the money you paid for the game. You are part of trade. You buy things or your family buys things for you. You use money. You use goods made in other countries. What you and your family buy makes a difference around the world. Your choices matter. Count it. Many goods in your home or school were made in other countries. These might be clothes, toys, food. Look at the labels on things you find. Where did they come from? Count the number of countries you find.